What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt and this is the Z-List Cars, and behind me is my 2015 Lexus GX460 that, if you're not new to the channel, you have seen before when I did my pros and cons video out in the mountains on a day that I was going hiking. And for those who are new, thank you for tuning in. I very much appreciate it. And for my subscribers, I gotta kind of do my usual apology of why I haven't shot many videos recently. And this will be quick, but I have had some good news, such as getting a promotion at work, which has kept me very busy, and a couple other things that have been responsibilities recently. And there's really only about 1 day per week that I can go borrow cars to do reviews. And those days have just seemed to fill up this summer. But I do have a good amount of reviews and test drives lined up for this fall, so please do stick with me and stay tuned for that. Today what I want to go over is the chrome delete or chrome to gloss black conversion that I recently had done on my 2015 Lexus GX460. If you guys did watch my video of pros and cons of ownership of the GX460, you may recall in that video I went over the fact that I had my wheels powder coated and painted gloss black, and that I was thinking about doing that with a lot of the chrome trim on the vehicle. Well, I did. I had all the chrome trim converted to gloss black, did the chrome delete I'd been thinking about for a long time, and while I am overall happy with the look, and the main purpose of this video is we are going to go ahead and do a little tour of it and show you guys how it looks, I'm also a little unhappy with the quality, and there's a little story behind it that I'm going to explain. So let's take a look. Alright guys, starting with the front of the truck, I had the entire grille chrome treatment converted to gloss black. Okay, and there was a lot of chrome on this grille, so that goes to this whole surround piece that goes up here to the side where it gets a lot thicker, right, all the way over, surrounding and down. Now down here was already a blackish plastic, but everything on, including this long slat here, all the way over, this and this, were all chrome, and the Lexus badge up front I had done in gloss black as well. I think it looks a lot better. I think it makes the truck look more modern. You know, there's a lot of Land Rover products, in terms of SUVs, Audi Q7s, geez, so many different vehicles, Toyota 4Runners, I mean Jeeps, the list goes on, that have factory blackout trim packages. And you know, Lexus never offered that on the GX until 2019 or 20, not in 15 like mine, so I'd wanted to get it done. So walking around the truck further, now I had already had these wheels powder coated and painted gloss black, and that took the attention away from the fact that they are rather small 18-inch wheels from the factory. But I do like the design, and I think overall they look good in gloss black, and I've been happy with that, but it did not match when I had all the chrome trim. So as you've probably seen, next is the door handles, right? So the entire piece on the door handle here was chrome from the factory. Both door handles, including where the little locker is, all converted to gloss black, as well as this top window strip. So this whole strip that went along the bottom of the window surround, there was no chrome trim here, but this whole bit was chrome, and that was converted to gloss black, as well as the body side molding. So down here you can see body side molding extends, all done in gloss black, and that was, in my opinion, a nice improvement. It really brought a match to the color of the wheels. Moving around back, where I had a little mishap today. Whoops. I was at the car wash and my X came off in GX460. Oh no. I did recover it. So we're just gonna have to get that bad boy back on there. But as you can see, the badging has been painted gloss black, surprise, surprise, as well as the Lexus badge on the back, and these large kind of license plate area surrounds. All these two pieces were glistening chrome previously, and that was another gloss black conversion. So coming around the side, obviously the same treatment to the other side. The top window trim, the door handles, the wheels were already done as I mentioned, and the body side moldings kind of down here. So, and the door handles again. So that's really it. and that is the conversion from chrome to gloss black on my GX460. Alright, so now that I've given you guys the tour of the chrome delete on the GX460, I'm going to tell you why I'm kind of unhappy with the results, to be honest. You may have seen a little bit of that in the walk around that I did, although I didn't get too closely zoomed on all the trim. But I discovered there's a company that actually has had a relationship with the car dealership that I work for that does cosmetic reconditioning and window tint removal and dent repair and all sorts of things, you know, buffing and detailing. And I am connected with them on Instagram, and I saw one day that they did chrome deletes. They'd done it on a Cadillac, and they, you know, converted these large chrome grills to all gloss black trim. And so I immediately got in touch and said, hey, can that be done on my car? I've kind of been wanting that done. As I mentioned to you guys, you know, I really wanted all that chrome on the GX to blend with the wheels being blacked out that I had done. So I contacted them and we set it up, and sort of a bad experience started with getting there that day. Now, if I haven't mentioned it, I'm not going to mention the name of the company because I really don't believe in, my experience wasn't bad enough to trash them, number one, and I really don't believe in bad-mouthing companies online when I can ever avoid it. But I will show you a little bit of the reason why. And it kind of started the day that I went out to drop my truck off. They are located on a road that has a seriously busy, complex network of industrial headquarters, it seemed. Not retail establishments, but, you know, headquartered offices for trucking companies and all sorts of stuff like that. So I let navigation take me to the address, and I end up in some dirt parking lot of a tile shop, and I call my contact at this company that's going to do my chrome delete, and I tell him that I'm lost, and he says, okay, I'm going to give you a different address. And so, okay, so all right. So I try the different address, and it takes me about a mile down the road to what is essentially a dirt road with no discernible signs for what I'm looking for. And then he finally, long story short, about 15 minutes later, guides me into this back dirt road, chain link fence with barbed wire on it, place that I had just cleaned my car, and driving it in there got it plenty dirty again, and awful location. But anyways, so I get it there, and that's fine, whatever. I mean, they're starting out, they maybe could use a better location, but I know they're nice people and they do decent work that I'd seen before. So fast forward to the day when I'm told I can pick it up, which is about 3 or 4 days later, and I'm told I can pick it up at 2 o'clock. I get a ride down to the shop at 2. The truck is not at all ready. They're still painting the body side moldings there and saying, oh, well, you know, this was a miscommunication, and we are not quite done. It's going to be about another hour and a half, 2 hours. I say, okay, well, you know, I had to get out of work to do this, and I have to get back to work. I'm a sales manager at a busy luxury car dealership in Charlotte, and I have to get back to work. So, okay, I get back, and if you guys could do one thing for me, I said, if you could bring it to me, it's only about a 15-20 minute ride, I'd really appreciate that. If not, fine. So long story short, they end up bringing it to me, and all is well. But I'm about to show you why I really am less than pleased at this point, because the paint in areas is starting to kind of flake off. So take a look. Alright, so starting out with the grill, guys, you can see from a couple chips. Now, this could have been a rock that did this, but the paint seemed to have come off very easily. And there's a good amount of them like this, honestly. And you see some like kind of pitting and chipping. Now, I know I'm being a little specific here, but you know, at the very, I don't know how much the camera's really picking that up or not, maybe not, but there's sort of a layer of like overspray looking stuff at the back here. And it seems like any tiny impact really causes a disruption in this paint. And as we go around to the side moldings, it's already starting to like seriously chip where the paint meets. Like, look at that. You know, that, and this car has not been through much. I mean, it's been driven on the highway, yes, it's speed, but really here is one of the worst spots of overall. I mean, you can just see the chrome underneath, and it makes me not believe that there's the 3 coats that they said there was. It's already struggling on top on all these pieces, you know, and I may be being possibly a little too specific. Now, some pieces like the door handles look pretty good, but there's a lot going on, and there's like a lot of like staining and stuff that's happening. Like, I haven't waxed the truck since getting it done, so there's like a lot of this white stuff seems to be sticking. It's not really coming off, and it's just kind of a lot of little pitting, little flaking going on up here at the top, and it seems like, you know, is this really gonna last for years like I want it to? Right on the door handle here, I don't know if you can see, you know, it's chipping away already. So that is my chrome delete, and that is why I'm a little unhappy. And honestly, as this thing gets up in the miles, it's at about 100,000 miles now. I do plan on having a full paint correction done, and hopefully I can find a body shop that at the same time they do that, they can probably redo my chrome delete, my blackout chrome trim, because I do want to keep the truck looking like this, because I think it looks really cool, to be quite honest. I know it's kind of in the shade right now, but I like it, and I hope you guys like it, and I thank you very much for watching. Again, I have some nice reviews and fun test drives lined up for this fall, so thanks again for tuning in. If you're new, please subscribe, like, find me on Instagram as the Z-List Cars. Very much appreciate it, guys. See you again soon.